Hi, and welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and welcome to this video. So, you know it's Vlogmas, and today I got another DIY for you. So, what we're going to be doing is transforming something old to more like modern looking. So, I got this bird cage from the thrift store. It was only $5, and I think it would go pretty well with the aesthetic of a winter wonderland, but I don't like the color. So it is like a old-fashioned bird cage. It has like this little unique little lock on it. I'm going to end up taking the bows off, get rid of some of the stuff that's inside of it. I'll probably keep the light for something because there's quite a bit in here and it's glued down, so it'll come right out. But we're gonna end up transforming this to something better looking than this. And I'm pretty sure it served its purpose for whoever used it before me. And yeah, they glued this stuff down on it. But I don't want any of this. And this one's stuck, y'all. But it did have a little light in there. The light actually does not work, which is fine. But I want to take everything out of here. Alright, we got it. So there's some little pieces, but it's okay. So we're gonna take this bow off as well, because the theme is winter wonderland. So everything's white, silver, light blue is the color scheme that we are going for, and the red just don't cut it. I could save it for a time when I do red and reuse it. But it's not gonna work for this year. Not gonna work. Alright, so we got everything off. It's open. And yeah, let's go outside. So we are outside, and you can see my tree's all gone. But we're not out here for the tree. We're out here for this. So I put the bird cage in a box. And it's a fairly big box, you can see, but we're gonna spray this down because we want to transform it. So I got this from Hobby Lobby. It was $5.99, and the color is like a silver metallic color, so that is what we're going for. Hopefully this one bottle will do this whole bird cage. I think it will, but you'll know, we'll have to turn it and go upside down and things like that, because we got to get all of the grate, the like cage part. So let's get into it. So this will definitely work. As you can see, I haven't even sprayed a lot of it, but it is turning it the color that I want. So it's working, y'all. Beautiful already. Love it, love it, love it. So I just turned it, but you can still see there's some brown on this side, so that's why we turned it, so we can get this other side and we don't have any brown showing. What I did was I grabbed it from right here with gloves and then just turned it. So here we go on this side. over my hand just by shaking it. Paint came out. It's okay. So I can use this birdcage for something else. As long as I don't put another color on here, we'll be fine. And I think it looks good. So now we just let this dry. So fam, now that we're back in the house, and you know how I got the paint on my hand, and I'm not gonna use like a harmful chemical to get this paint off my hand. I'm also tried washing my hands with just soap and water. It didn't come off, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is, and it's pretty on there, like I'll scrape on it a little bit, like you can see, and I don't have like a lot of nail, but it's not coming off. I got a lot of it. But what I can do, you can even see some is even getting on my finger now. What you can do is take lemon essential oil. So this is really good for like goof off, goo gone, whatever you want to call it. It's natural. So it will take off anything sticky, like stickers. If you watch my other centerpiece video or live, you'll see me use this to get a sticker off the bottom of the vase, but this can also take off this paint off of my hand. So it's all plant-based, just lemon essential oil, no additives, no chemicals, no fillers, no nothing, just lemon essential oil. And watch, I'm gonna use what's right here. I'm gonna use just a little dab. Well, it wasn't even a drop, but you can see it's on there. And we're just gonna rub, and you see it's already disappearing. It's like magic. We got another little piece right there on the knuckle. Just rub it. And it's starting to come off. That simple. But we've already touched it, so let's just get it off. And I'm using very little on my hands. And like I'm not even using a drip. I'm just using the oil that's on the top of the dripper onto my hand. That was actually a drip, so we'll just rub it around, and you can start to see this is like coming off already. It's coming onto this finger now, so it's working, it's doing its job. We're just gonna take the towel and wipe this off, and it's that simple. So most of the paint came off. I just need a little bit more on this finger. Again, I'm not even dripping, really. Just using the excess oil from the top of it, and it is coming right off, y'all. So simple, so easy. Simple, plant-based, essential oil solutions to your everyday problems that you may have. So now you don't have to use a toxic chemical to get paint off of you. And ta-da! Now granted, I can go back in and clean it up some more, but you can see the gist. It worked. It worked, y'all. So I'm just rubbing a little more on my fingers, and then this, you will smell good too. You'll smell like a lemon. Who doesn't mind smelling like a lemon? Granted, anytime you use this on your skin, just make sure you cover up, because if you leave it on your skin, it could cause a sunburn when you're in direct sunlight. So like the sunlight coming off of me right now, if I'm in direct sunlight and just leave my hands here, it will cause like a sunburn. So that's not what you want. So I'm gonna go wash my hands pretty thoroughly. But if I did apply essential oils like citrus, anything, just make sure you cover up. Like you could put it underneath your shirt and then you're good, because you're not in direct sunlight. But I'm gonna go wash my hands now. So yeah, just a little. So y'all, I decided I'm going to repurpose some of this. So all of this right here, except the ribbon, I'll use the ribbon for another year so I can keep that. You can never have too much ribbon. All of this I'm gonna get rid of because I have enough red, green, and gold. But this stuff over here, I'm going to repurpose, even the bird. And what I'm gonna do with the bird is just take it apart just a little bit, and I'm gonna spray this silver. But I don't want to spray the feathers and these other little embellishments that are on it, because I want to keep some of that, just to keep it a little different with the color. And then the majority of this will be silver. I'm going to frost this one like I did the glass. Remember the glass that I did with the vase, my little centerpiece? Well, I'm going to frost this as well, so we're going to keep that. And the rest of this I will turn silver and add some like light blue glitter to it instead of the like green or the green over here. Like we're going to spray paint all of it silver and then add the blue, the light blue glitter. So stay tuned. So right now I'm gonna take these apart. The bird, the beak comes off. I wanna keep the beak a specific color. I'm probably gonna have to tape this, but you see this came right off. We will take this little wing embellishment off. And there's really nothing to it. It's just feathers. And then they cut the back of it, whoever made this. So we're just going to pull it out. Oh, I kind of broke it, but it's okay. It will be okay. I will make it work. I promise I will. I think I should just leave it. Yeah, we'll leave it. Yeah, we'll leave this and then I'll just glue it back on there. And you won't even be able to tell it was broke. Yeah. Yeah, so keep that and the wings and the beak. Everything else is gonna be repurposed. And all we need is a glue gun and we'll be good to go. So this whole piece will be silver. And I'll try not to get its eyes because we want the eyes to poke out. All right, so let's get to it. So here's everything that we are going to be spraying. I'm going to spray this feather one first because I only want that tip, that gold piece right there, to be silver. So that's the only thing I want on there, silver. Everything else is gonna be silver in this box. So all of this over here will be silver. So let's get to it. And we got it. So, and you see, this doesn't take a lot of spray. I'm trying not to get its eye. And I'm actually going to take that out of there so we don't spray the whole thing. I just wanted a little embellishment. Oh, the ball is going to be hard to do. The leaf blowing around. just flipped it again. I think we're good. I think we're good, y'all. So we'll let this dry. We will let this dry. Let's spray this pine cone one more time. So guys, here is the end result. It is all dry. And it's been out here for about an hour or so. But it's dry. Right like at 2 hours. And everything in here has been out here for probably an hour. And you can see it's all silver now. Except for there's still some green on there. And you could see this still, I missed it. But we'll put the green at the bottom so you wouldn't even see it. So, but everything else is silver. We'll blacken its eye. It worked out. And it's all dry, so none on my hand. There's a little green spot. This one is actually still, I guess it's dry. It feels sticky though, but there's none on my hand. This one's all dry. Hello. Welcome. So today is day 2. We have this. So the birdcage and ornaments that I had sprayed are all dry now. And now I left this in the garage because it still smelled like paint, and I didn't want the whole house to smell like paint. So I left it in the garage so it could just die down with the smell. But as you can see, everything is silver. And it turned out pretty great. I ended up putting everything back into the birdcage so I didn't lose anything. But you could see everything's silver except for the glitter. You can still see some green on there, but it's not like super green. So everything did work out to my favor. And we basically repurposed everything. You can see it's all silver. But I didn't want everything silver, so you can see there's still some green there, but that'll go on the bottom because this side is all silver. But it doesn't hurt to break up some of the silver. So you'll see here in a second. The bird is not going to be all the way silver. I want it to stand out just a little bit. This came with it. We'll get another battery. Does not work. Or I don't have to use it either. But the bird, you can see like the beak of the bird is silver. Remember that piece that broke off? Well, we're gonna glue that sucker back on. So I'm gonna move the bird cage out of the way. But I took the beak off and we're going to glue it back in. And I do have a hot glue gun. That's not gonna reach. I do have a hot glue gun, but I have to get an extension cord. So we got the hot glue gun. I ended up getting that extension cord. And I had to buy a new glue gun because I can't find my old glue gun. And I don't use a glue gun too often, but I do have another one somewhere in the house. So this is Gorilla Glue. They have their own glue sticks and glue gun. So I got theirs. It was kind of cheaper than the rest. But I'm gonna glue this beak back on. And I'm not gonna put too much because if I ever want to spray paint that bird again. Yep. And we got, I probably won't spray it again, but you never know. You never know how your mind might be. I'm trying to get as little as possible, but there's a lot. You know how glue is. We're just gonna stick this on there. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much. The hole is very little. I don't need all that glue. So I'm gonna let that die down just a little. And we're just gonna get just the tip of it. There we go. Now, stick that beak back in its face. Pull the little strands off and we got it. You can see even the little shimmer on it. I see it. All right, so now we'll just glue everything back on. So remember the feathers. We'll put a little bit on the side of it. Like I'm using very little glue because we don't need all that. And I want it to go. I got one on. And we got two on. All right. We gonna put its back end on. So remember, silver. It's all silver now. The bird is silver now. But we broke that piece off. So we're just gonna glue it back on, y'all. And you won't even be able to tell it was broken off. Just gotta make sure you don't get his feathers in there and the glue. Beautiful. So we got it back on. And the feathers are like a tan color. They're like a tan, I don't know if you can actually see it, but yeah, they're different from being all silver. It once was a gold bird, and then on the top of the head it had this on there, so we'll put that back on top. We're just gonna glue it on top. Alright, so we got the bird back. It's got a little, like a little fro or something, like a little mohawk or something. And we got a bird. So we'll set the bird back aside. And now we'll just slowly start incorporating things back into the bird cage. Before we actually start adding things to the bird cage, remember that green that I was telling you is on this pine cone? I'm gonna put some glue on it. And just spread it around very lightly. And I gotta be quick with it because I'm trying to get rid of the green. And how I'm gonna do that is using other glitter to do so. And I'm gonna add a frost look. So if you've seen my video about my the vase that I did the other day, you'll see the same kind of look for this, because I'm trying to really get rid of that green. And all I did was take Epsom salt and some blue glitter and blue glitter, and you can see it's taking shape already. So it's just Epsom salt and glitter to get you that frost look. And it's kind of hard because this is on. All right, we got it. It's good. It's good, y'all. Just trying to get these strings off. All right, so there's that frosted look. You can't even see the green. But now it looks frosted. And it looks actually pretty cool. There's some that can be on this other little drop. Okay. So yeah, we got it. It worked. All right, we're gonna start adding into this. So I'm going to move this around. And I like to place things in there first just to get an idea of where I'm gonna place it. And then we'll move around, start building on the other stuff. I actually want to add some frost to this. And I'm not adding a bunch of the glue. And you'll see how much I'm actually adding on here once I dip it into the frost. A little frost. Ow, I got it on me. And you know glue is hot. Glue is hot. I know there is a better technique than to just use this small little disposable cup, but it's working. Plus I didn't want to use any of the dishes that I already have. And here is the frost look. So you can see, you probably can't really see it if I stay still, but there is some frost on there. I actually don't mind the little spider webs because it gives it another effect. It looks pretty cool, but it's on there. It's on there, y'all. All right, so we'll put this like so. And I want height, so I don't want to mash it all down. And that really got me, y'all. That glue got me. It done got me. All right. Put this. Trying to figure out which piece is gonna be the back. If I have it closed, this will be. So now I'm going to get the bird in there, and I want to color its eyes black again, because remember it turned it silver. So we just get a little black permanent marker and color its eyes so it can see again. And his eyes are back on both sides. Very simple solution. But now it's to figure out where to place the bird, because I think I wanted to have it on the branch, but there's not a lot of room in here, so I'm gonna bend one of these branches. Hopefully I don't break it. Yeah, we didn't. And we'll set him or her, we'll set them on this little branch. But these little balls on it are getting caught in the bird cage. So I gotta get it right. We're gonna move along and do these. So these are the ones that I wanted to be frosted, and all it is Epsom salt and some like teal, light blue, you can see it, glitter in there. And all we're doing is taking the Mod Podge and we are going to glue the outside. And I probably need something. So we are taking the paintbrush and the Mod Podge and we are just painting the outside of this. You don't need a lot. Like this is probably even too much for one little bulb. We're trying to get all the way around because we want that frosted look all over. Granted, you could leave a space where there's no glue. It'd be a whole lot easier to glue on. But we're gonna do this to all three. So I'm just gonna set that so we can get some. All right, we'll set that down. And now we'll just get this first one that we grabbed and painted that has the most glue on it. And we're just gonna dip it in the cup and shake it around. And you can see the frosted look is there. Alright, so there is our little frost look. And I like how it didn't go all like thick. You see it's not as thick there, but it is thick there. I like that, so it looks like it's just not all the way frosted over. So we're gonna leave it just like that. And then we're gonna glue it into here. And I see some open space, so I'm gonna put like one of these in this general area underneath the bird. the day is still young. Alright, we're gonna hold it for just a second so it could stand up. And I really like the effect that it's giving. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's cold as ice, but it's really not. It's not cold at all. We're gonna put this bigger one on this opposite side where there's a little more open space. The cord is driving me, y'all. Alright. And then this last one, I kind of want it underneath the bird. I think that would be cool, so we're gonna do it. This one, I'm actually gonna put very little of the glue on there, but I'm also going to wait for a few seconds. That way, when I stick it underneath the branch for the bird, it will stick. And I don't have to hold it very long. So here we go. Okay. I think it's stuck. All right. It's stuck, y'all. It's stuck. I'm proud of this little project that I did. So, this is our end result. I'm proud of my little bird cage. Can you see him in there? We got the little bird up in there. I know it's not a good look from that angle, but from this angle, this is the business. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Vlogmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. This was a task, but it was enjoyable. And I did burn my finger, but it's okay. We'll be all right. I got oils that can handle that, and one oil that's good for like minor burns like this is lavender. Use your lavender on those minor burns like this. But until next time, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I will show you a little clips of it so you can better understand what it looks like and how it looks. But I do appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Love you, and as always, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time.